What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're going to love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
Yo, what's poppin', all my peeps? It is I, your host of the most, Renaissance man who always thinks he can, and your champion of the peeps, Patty Pitts, back once again welcoming you to my house. It's another edition of the house show presented to you by Underground Sports Philadelphia. It's me, Patty P. It's not just me, actually. I lied. I'm sorry. I apologize. Because I'm joined, as always, over in the porch.
Porch gang.
Porch gang in the house. Founding father himself, KB, was popping my G. How we doing?
Oh, you know, we're out here living, vibing, and thriving.
That's how we do it.
Hashtag porch gang. I'm sure we'll have some fun, colorful conversations about John Cena's final match on this show.
Yeah. It's a lot to talk about. It's really what a majority of the conversation is throughout the IWC.
And, you know, Pitsy, we finally got confirmation that your boy was always right.
Get bent. Get bent.
Your boy was always right with that beautiful, nice little plaque behind you.
I mean, dude, the plaque is beautiful. But
your boy
the person that he was standing next to was also beautiful too. So
your boy was correct from the jump. Hang the banner.
Jeez, back where it all started. Back where it all began. Don't we love that?
We'll talk about that. That's a nice little teaser for if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you'll find out in a little bit.
You're a peep. You're a Pitts fit.
You know. But it feels good to be right about that, and you know, we do have Captain Nonsense on the voicemail line.
Dude, you stop giving him. He has my number forever.
Do we have to change?
It's not like no, because it's not like Delco Danny, where like Captain Nonsense is one of those like family member type people that you just can never get away from. You know.
Delco Danny did send his regards. He said he was out Christmas shopping and had to go and stock up for the kids on the stocking stuffers this week, so he didn't have enough money to pay his phone bill to call in.
Well, dude, who do you have in Secret Santa? Miss Piggy? Like, who's he got? Who the fuck's he buying?
I also heard he's trying to go on. He's trying to go on tour with Jeff Dunham and didn't go so well. So his phone bill. His phone bill.
That's a
is
big
due.
dude. That's a big role for him, though. You know, it's a big step up in the world.
But, you know, we're trying to spread that Christmas cheer, that holiday cheer, and maybe Delco Danny will be able to call in next week.
You know
right before the holiday.
Let's hope. You know, for the peep's sake. I hope he doesn't, because dude just fucking annoys me. But no, for the sake of the show, of course. Because if you have a question about wrestling, or if you have a comment about wrestling, if you want to just vent and yell, people just yell at me all the time, probably not really to me, about anything. Might as well make it about wrestling at this point. So leave your thoughts over at speakpipe.com/official house show to leave those said thoughts and comments and questions about wrestling's present, past, or future.
Yeah, the SpeakPipe link is linked in the description. It's in the link tree as well. And if you're watching on YouTube with the brand new beautiful layouts right now, it's on the bottom of the layout, so you'll see it there as well. Pitsy, you said you wanted to lead the show, though, even though we had a pretty big moment with John Cena. You said some stuff was going on with the nonsense.
No, it's why Captain Nonsense, because I was planning on starting the show with this to entertain him. But he called in, so whatever. Anyways, yeah, the Nonsense Wrestling Federation is back this week. Thanks to our pals over at 2K. I'm playing my dream job as a general manager for a wrestling promotion. And this week, KB, it is PLE week. All right, we got PLE Hell in a Cell. All right, and with PLEs, it's not just us. It's not just our show. It's a combined effort, you know, Kipo, team. So all four brands will be putting their best foot forward in this pay-per-view. We have 2 combined matches inside Hell in a Cell, 1 women's, 1 men's. And then we have a match that is show-based. So whatever we think is the best feud or, what we want to highlight on our show the most, we put that on with a nice segment. And then we go home and kick it off on the road to Money in the Bank. So, yeah. We got this week for our pick on who we're putting into the Hell in a Cell, representing the blue brand. It is our fighting double champion, Miss Chelsea Green. The best thing in WWE. I don't know why she doesn't have 3 belts and is not women's champion, but that's not from me. I'm just a fan. I'm not in the room with it. I'm not in the room where it happens, KB. And then for our highlight match to highlight the blue brand, I don't think there's a better way to highlight my brand than having Senor Chevrolet, Mr. Nonsense himself in wrestling form, my creative character, taking on Jon Moxley for the Multi-Universal Championship. All right, and then the segment, because you have to put out a match and a segment as well. Dude, we got the newly crowned NWF champion AJ Styles getting called out by Kevin Owens, who recently just lost the strap to AJ Styles. Lost in kind of a bullshit way. Ref wasn't looking. AJ took advantage, but it was really KO, but Kevin Owens thinks that it was AJ. That type of heel mindset. So they're gonna just go at it vocally in the ring for our contribution to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So that is gonna put through now, and then I'll report back next week. With any questions, comments, and concerns from you or anyone. Because, yeah.
And you know what that was, Piss? That was a whole lot of whatnot and everything. You want to tell everybody about whatnot?
It was a whole lot of whatnot. That's really what Nonsense is. But whatnot is a social media marketplace where you can purchase things like trading cards, handbags, sneakers, different stuff like that. All you got to go...
Wrestling cards
specifically. Where is the script there? Just go to whatnot, go into a stream, and then use code WHTN. It's not in front of me. I'm trying to remember.
WHTNT.
TNT
5.
WHTNT 5 to get
$5
off.
Up to $50 maximum in that live stream. But yeah, use the link in the description to get started up with whatnot and take $5 off your first purchase in the live stream with code WHTNT5. $50 maximum. Shout out whatnot.
Love it. Yeah, it's a whole lot of nonsense, dude. I got a great roster here. Like, this is legitimately my dream job, is to be a general manager of a wrestling show where you just book shit. Like, could you imagine if I had the ability to just make Kevin Owens my ultimate champion?
You do now.
I do, but even in that scenario, he's still not the champion. It's my other favorite wrestler, AJ Styles. It's great. It's real great.
You also went on another show this week. How was that?
Good. Oh, Shake was awesome. I love Shake. He's a good dude over at Ringside Rant. Yeah, it got, when I say personal, not like serious, like, ooh, deep. It's just so he was asking me about how did I get into wrestling, and obviously I tell a story that when my brother had to move down to the basement because I was born, I was hanging out with him on his pull-out bed couch, and he was watching wrestling because he was a college kid at the time, and at that time the Attitude Era was the hottest thing. I took home wrestling figures that his friends in college got me, like a Rock and whatever, and I remember vividly The Rock coming out to cut a promo, and I just saw him, and it was like, who is that dude? And then I had to go to bed, and then my brother and his friends were watching the VHS version of the tape behind me over there, the People's Champion, And I watched that until the tape broke. And I just became obsessed with it from there. And then following up on that, it's like, does anyone in your life watch it now? And I'm like, no, not really. Like no one in my circle does except for me and, whatnot. But then I was thinking, no, actually Matt does. Like he keeps up with it. And then my nephew's into it as well, which is really cool. It's actually what I'm going to be getting him for Christmas. So, no, it's like, it's cool in that way, but I didn't think of it. Like you don't really think of stuff like that when we're doing this, or if I'm arguing online with someone, it's nice to think of the happy moments in wrestling, because if you go on social media, you do not find any of that now. It's really annoying in that sense, but no, it's nice. It was really nice to have a conversation with Shake and really just talk shop. I mean, I gave my Mount Rushmore of WWE people. What do I think of stuff going on right now? It was good. No, I'd love to invite Shake over to the house. Have him on the show.
House guest.
Go check out his channel, Shake and Bake, over on Instagram. Go check that out. And check out his show. I don't really want to call it a podcast. More of a live show over on Stadium Rant, YouTube. Ringside Rant. Shake's holding it down. And talking shop for Stadium Rant. So, I always want to plug the peeps.
Yeah, big time. I mean, I guess Pitsy, the time is now for us.
Well, the time is up, if I know what you're referring to.
Well, it's our time now.
Yeah, you're fucking right.
As Skip Bayless once said, it's my turn.
It's my damn right. It's my turn. It's my turn. All right, it's fucking my turn.
I know you and Sarah talked about this, the happenings on No Nights Off, which is now on the Underground Network. Go subscribe on Apple and Spotify.
Go do it.
But this is your unfiltered, unadulterated place to get those takes off and thoughts off. And I have my thoughts of being a normal non-wrestling fan, per se, just the casual. I've been listening to a lot of people to prepare for this show as well, to give my thoughts. And there's a lot of our good personal pals that don't know we're their pals yet. Looking at you, Bob Fox and Carabas.
I'm looking right at you. Dead through here.
That I agree with in a lot of ways. I somehow find myself agreeing with Brandon fucking Walker in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you see Brandon Walker, that doesn't surprise me in a sense, because he is a smart, but like, I haven't seen what they said, but from what I know
the
about
floor is
his
yours.
Fans, no, thank you, because, Sarah and I did talk about it last night, but, this is where I just have the floor to unleash, everything that I thought about it. And I do have a lot of thoughts about it, not really structured in a sense, just a lot of feelings. It was a night where I felt feelings as a wrestling fan that I have not felt in a long time. And it was a night to remember John Cena. And not only that, but everything that, like, makes him who he is, encapsulates him, whatever you want to call it. But, dude, it was just awesome. Like, it was such a good show. And for anyone who says it wasn't, you're watching it through... You're not watching it through the correct lens. And you can't critique it. This is not a wrestling show where you view it the same as like a WrestleMania or even a SummerSlam, or if you want to take it a step backwards in a way, an all-in, all-out, those types of pay-per-views. It's not that. This was a show dedicated to one man who basically is the reason why WWE, one of the reasons why WWE is where they are today. And I'll just open the floor really with this, that you can say what you want about how it should have went and how the retirement tour sucked because he turned heel and he didn't face off with his best opponents until the latter end, and we could have seen so many dream matches and all this. Shoulda, woulda, coulda is the name of the game in wrestling. It's what keeps us coming back, the fantasy booking. I get it. I would have liked to see something different, but I'm not in the room. I am here, and I'm just a fan. But like, I mean, you can go so many different ways. Like, the show itself was awesome, not because it was a 2-hour tribute to John Cena. It really felt like a new era to me, in a way. And I know Triple H has said it for the 10,000th week in a row, but it really did feel different in that arena, specifically with the undercard. You know, Sol Ruca pinning Bayley, Javon Evans and Leon Slater putting on, spoiler alert, I would do Secret Time, but I don't want to whisper it. I want to shout it from the heavens, that Leon Slater and Javon Evans versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee is my match of 2025. And guess what? It was maybe 7 to 10 minutes. Maybe less than 10 minutes. It was crazy, man. Like, and it's all building up to this one moment of John Cena going up against Gunther, the ring general, who nobody in that building wants to see win. I would say maybe 3/4 of that, a little less maybe, wanted someone else in his place. They didn't want Gunther even in the match. They wanted Carmelo Hayes. They wanted Edge. But Gunther was the perfect opponent. He was. I don't care what you have to say. Gunther was the perfect opponent for John Cena's final match. And now we're talking about the match. The match was excellent. It's actually, house stats, the longest match in Saturday night main event history. Look that up. And it was a perfect send-off for John Cena, the way John Cena would like to be written off into the sunset. I don't know. I don't know if you knew this, KB. When I mentioned it to friends, they thought it was a bit weird. Did you know that the unwritten rule of going out on your back? Do you know what that phrase means?
You've brought it up to me before.
So going out on your back, for any house peep who is new, it means that in your last match, you go, 1, 2, 3, you get pinned, looking up at the lights, because that is symbolic of passing the torch to your opponent. And I've always been under the assumption that it's an unwritten rule in wrestling. Apparently, it's not. Even the bozo Dave Meltzer is saying that it's not a tradition, because Sting in AEW didn't go on his back. He won the tag team championship with Darby Allin. Undertaker didn't go out on his back. But what's the... Okay, so with Undertaker, as I thought here, with the Undertaker, he didn't go on his back, but KB, the last... I know you don't know. The lasting image of WrestleMania 36, pandemic year, lasting image of night one is Undertaker riding off away from the Boneyard match on his motorcycle to Whiskey in the Jar by Metallica. That's that's the same thing in wrestling. The symbolism is there. The same symbolism is there. Like, he's gone. Pass off the torch. It's over. Going on your back. Same thing. The point was driven that John Cena's time is up. And people are even pissed off about how he gave up. Which, if you are a movie or cinema, just TV industry person like KB and I, the look that Cena had giving into the camera and then tapping just a light couple taps and letting go was so much more powerful than him struggling and fighting. I feel like there was a lot more story. Like there was a better lasting image with him looking into the camera and just giving a little tap. Oh, it's done. He knew his time was up. It just was awesome. Like, it was a great show. It was. I need to take a breath. That was a lot because it was.
All right, I'll give my thoughts because I'm on the complete polar opposite end of you.
See, I get as a cat. Okay.
I'm on the complete polar opposite end for a multitude of reasons, and I have another take that may be the first to hit the internet on this whole ordeal, which I'm very excited to
First on the internet is kind of tough in 2025.
Because from all of the wrestling people that I follow, whether it be Bob Fox, obviously you and I talk all the time, but I've saved it for the show. I didn't want to, like, infiltrate your brain yet.
Don't.
You know, and just everybody else that pops up that I know that watch. I have not seen this take. I have not seen this take. So I'm excited to share it because it's a house show exclusive. But I'll start with my thoughts on everything that happened. One, I don't care that Gunther was the final opponent.
You're not going
like,
to.
That's whatever. Like, that's fine. You know, it's whatever.
Okay.
I didn't care about, like, the nostalgia factor of whomever it could be. My issues. One, everything just felt so awkward the entire night. Like, the weird, like, looking off into the distance, it felt very forced. Yeah. And it was just very, like, it was weird.
Like him, Cena, looking off into the distance. Okay.
Yeah, like him, like, looking around the arena. Like, it just felt very, like, over-the-top theatric. It was just very, like, robotic Cena to me.
Okay.
I was watching clips because I was out for an event. You know, I heard good things about the undercard and everything. Like, that was all fine and dandy. But like the tap out is the weird part for me, simply because John Cena feels like one of those transcendent figures that we talked about when we first started this show. We've talked about it just in text, that, like, he broke through the wrestling zeitgeist. Like, he broke through the upside down like the Demogorgons did, and is in pop culture full send. Obviously Peacemaker, but even then, like, Cena, Randy Orton, The Rock, like, they did things back in the day. They've done things now that, like, people just refer to, and it's like anytime you hear Cena's music, people are imitating it and, like, doing the "you can't see me" and everything, and like, it's iconic.
Everyone knows who John Cena is. Everyone knows who John Cena is.
Correct. So to me, like, he's a transcendent enough figure that you could have changed the narrative of the going out on your back thing, which you bring to the forefront is not a tradition. So, like, even more reason, if it's not a tradition, you could have done something, because this whole entire year with John Cena has felt like, you know, we knew he was retiring, but it felt like the entire year nobody got a chance to celebrate John Cena. They did the heel turn. It was a disaster. All of a sudden, he's a babyface again. You know, nobody really got a moment to celebrate the legacy and career of John Cena this entire retirement tour, which I feel like is such a misstep and a really, like, bad person to take that misstep with.
Oh yeah. I can see that take. I definitely can see that take.
He's somebody that should be celebrated. He should be, you know, like, one of those people that we look back on this whole year and be like, man, that was a really fucking cool time in WWE, in wrestling history. Like, we got to celebrate John Cena. And I genuinely think anytime we look back on Cena's retirement tour, we're going to be like, damn, they really fucked that up.
They are. There are going to be a lot of people who say that.
And the fact that that's the
admit
thing
to
for
some points.
John Cena
But it does suck.
is
for him, of all people.
an unmitigated disaster.
So,
and
okay.
on top of that, like, you set up the mini feud throughout the year with Dirty Dom, and you let Dom get over, in San Diego and everything. To me, this was like the final, like, celebrate Cena. Who cares if he goes out on top winning? Like, it would have been a really amazing moment that I think would have, like, blurred a lot of this retirement tour from people's brains, because we would have been like, damn, that final match, the final time was really you had to be there moment. And now it's going to be in our heads of just like a really weird, like, tap out. It's going to be that weird little kid yelling at Gunther, telling him to grab his hat. What a fucking weapon.
That was awesome.
And just an entire arena in a state of shock that for a whole year we didn't get to celebrate one of the all-time legends of WWE in a proper fashion. Now here's where my new take comes in, Pitts. Are you strap in for this? This is a hot one.
Just okay. All right, I'm in.
All right, Pizzy, I want you to flash back in your brain to when John Cena turned heel.
Oh, it was a great moment.
Okay.
That was that. You know what? You want to talk about last time I felt? I felt there.
Okay, so John Cena turns heel. What is the lasting memory of John Cena turning heel for you? What is something that sticks out in your brain that he did?
Get the fuck out. If you I had a thought of where you're going, and I was gonna say kick him in the balls. No, not fucking
that.
asshole.
Not that.
Travis Scott.
No, not Travis Scott. Not.
Oh, it's not Travis Scott.
No,
I'll calm down. Okay.
No.
Okay.
We talked Travis Scott.
No.
But-
okay. The last image was The Rock, when The Rock, the final boss.
But what is the lasting quote of John Cena when he turned heel?
I'm gonna ruin wrestling.
He kind of ruined wrestling on his final time. We didn't get to celebrate John Cena. Not only for an entire year, but his final time in the ring, we didn't truly get to celebrate him. And he ruined wrestling.
I don't agree with you.
He ruined wrestling.
I don't agree with you. And that's okay. But I don't. I'm just going to let you know right now.
He ruined wrestling.
That is a unique take. No, I will give you that. I've not seen that.
He went out on his word.
But he went on his back.
It was kind of a side, but
Went out with it.
he was kind of spooning with Gunther a little bit there.
Yeah, how I like to be held at night. Like when you...
Gunther was like, "Rockabye, baby, on the Cena top.
It's
Your career is over,
your time is
and you're
up.
about to top."
Your time is over. My time is now.
But that was my take. John Cena ruined wrestling because he didn't allow himself to be celebrated.
I don't see that. I don't see ruined wrestling because his thing. He's not like he's retired from in-ring action. We will never see John Cena wrestle ever again. John Cena is still around for the next 5 years with WWE as an ambassador. So what you're saying with the celebrating, I totally get it from like the outside looking in. But like you're gonna see him now at different things, and you're just gonna.
We've never seen him. We've never seen him, Pitts.
Well, the thing is,
You can't see him.
You're gonna see him in a suit. You're not gonna see his music. You can't hear his music. He doesn't come out. Peyton said it in his tribute video. He said, "Hey, John, the thing about retirement is you're not gonna have that music playing every time you walk out. You know, when you walk through a door, it's just gonna be noise. There's no music playing."
Also, very weird that he didn't give a speech.
That's not wrestling. It's so old school. John Cena is so by the books old school. Like, he is the last of that weird gray area.
Also, very weird that Randy Orton was not there.
Yeah, he was putting his paw prints in the sand. All right? He was
he's at
promoting the
fucking,
ye old Royal Rumble.
fucking Tiger Zoo over there.
Don't get me started. Ask any wrestling fan or WWE fan, because it's funny, but like, what their thoughts are about Randy Orton not being there. Dude,
He's got
you
to
want to see rage.
The only way to fix that is Randy Orton is the one that inducts him into the Hall of Fame, right?
I don't know. That's a great question, because that is a question that's been asked for the past year.
Because
of
obviously,
retirement tours, who's going to
obviously
induct John
it
Cena?
would have been Vince, but it won't be Vince.
And that's the issue. It is because Cena has a strong relationship with Vince, and just for obvious reasons. But he knows he can't do it. Thank God he's John Cena and made a million and a million more relationships in the WWE. So Randy Orton would be a good one. Triple H would be a good one.
Randy Orton feels like the way to fix him not being at the final match. Like
Fair.
that's like, oh, here's the real final time, is like you're getting inducted in the Hall of Fame and now I'm here.
Well, Randy Orton, yeah. I could see, yeah. But it's like Triple H, him. Who are like five people off the top? I would go Randy Orton. I go Triple H. I'm going to throw, I'm not saying it, but Cody Rhodes.
I was thinking him. Punk.
CM Punk, his greatest rival of all time. And that speech would be
Who Punk
iconic.
low-key threw a shot at Randy Orton.
Did he?
He said there would be nothing on this world that would prevent me from being at John Cena's final match.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, okay, I didn't. See, I gotta get better at reading subtext. I wasn't really a fast reader. Yeah, wait, so that's 4. One more.
The corpse of Hulk Hogan.
Get the fuck. If let me tell you something, brother. If they bring a hologram out, I will lose it. I mean, there's the other.
Travis Scott.
The
Rock.
Jesus. But like that's the one that's like haha funny, but like no, seriously, like it really could, because that was a good rivalry. I mean, Undertaker. I would like to see Undertaker. That's just a personal one. That's not like who I think.
The Masked Man.
Yeah, or multiple.
Right.
Tune in for that take.
Lost.
Lost.
I don't know. Nikki Bella?
On Monday Night Raw, she accosted Kathy Kelly and said, "I have something to say." All right, well, how about you have something to say to TMZ about what you're doing in the Eagles locker room, hanging out by a certain player's locker room. He might be her lover.
Hey, props to Coop. That just means he's more of a dog.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah, I was thinking about like Randy Orton. Like I brought the Randy Orton thing up because I feel like that's the one way he can like make amends for not being there.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I feel like Punk would give one hell of a speech.
Punk would. Oh, he'd have the place
And you know that's my
in
guy.
tears. Oh yeah, dude. CM Punk. When I got back into wrestling in high school, CM Punk was at the height of his championship run, and it was it was like this summer of Punk, right after Kevin Nash came back, Alberto Del Rio, notable dick, Alberto Del Rio came back, cashed in, and Punk was the coolest thing ever, man. Like, he just reminded me so much of like the Stone Cold sticking it to the boss. Loved it.
Cheney, Clark, Del Rio, notable dicks.
No.
Actually, I'll do a Mount Rushmore. Ready? Cheney, Clark, Del Rio, Sins, notable dicks.
Who's Dick Sins?
Johnny Sins, notable dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, just slapped you right in the face and I even missed it. It just... low-hanging fruit. And I missed it.
No, it's not fruit there, Pitsy.
No. But there's so much juice.
Oh, shit. this is why you should subscribe to this show.
It's a bunch of nonsense. That's what we do here.
But yeah, that was my take. Cena ruined wrestling. Air quotes, obviously, but it was a fun take.
That is a fun take. It's definitely unique. I have not seen that yet.
I know. I was like, ooh, do I have something unique? And I was like, I think I have something
you do.
unique. And I'm bringing this to the house.
Bring anything to the house, you know? We're always down.
And I saw Bob Fox and Carabas talking about this on From the Top Rope on my mom's basement.
Mm-hmm.
Bob was saying, how much does Saudi Arabia pay for Cena's Hall of Fame induction to be there?
Bro.
Which would suck.
That would suck because, one, I want to go to that. However, two, I think it's going to be within the next year. And I'm not going to WrestleMania for another 5 years. After going to two back-to-back. I really do miss watching it at home. It might just be the nostalgia aspect of it. But I do miss commentary. I don't know why. Like, for any other show, it's whatever. I mean, you're at a show. But WrestleMania is so much like the Super Bowl in so many ways. Mm-hmm. And one of those ways being that commentary, the commercials. So Super Bowl commercials being like backstage segments. You have the celebrity appearances. I mean, actually, both have had some sort of halftime performance where the Super Bowl is having Bad Bunny this year, and at WrestleMania 19 we had Limp Bizkit, and then at WrestleMania 31 we had, I forgot his name, Kid Ink. See, they're the same. They're the same by those comparisons. So, yeah, it's I don't want to go to a WrestleMania for a little bit because it's of that, but also do like the travel. If we're gonna go and do it again, like, ball out. I want to ball out. But yeah, I don't think you know what would be funny? Just because of how by the book John Cena is. So he signed the 5-year deal as a WWE ambassador. Sticking with the NFL. Wood also has a 5-year wait period before going into their Hall of Fame.
Shall Philip Rivers has just reset.
Yeah, he's not going into the Hall of Fame in 5 years because the man just won an NFL game.
No, he just lost.
Oh, he lost. That's right. He didn't. He only kicked.
He's no different than Cena.
Oh my God, I forgot. I thought they won, but that's right.
No, he threw one touchdown, but then the rest of the game was all field goals.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Threw an interception, the equivalent to tapping out. He said, "Get me the fuck out of here."
I would say a fumble. A fumble is tapping out because you gave up the ball.
I mean, either way, you're turning it over.
You're turning it over. Yeah, you're turning it over.
And you know what happens when you turn over, Pitts? You're on your back.
Or your front.
Philip Rivers, no different than John Cena.
Why?
There's your take of the week.
Dude, put that out into the IWC and just let it burn. Let it burn. Feed our content up there. Oh, incredible.
But yeah, like, overall, you're content with Saturday night?
Yeah, Saturday was awesome. It led to Monday, which gave us a new era. And if you want my thoughts on Raw, just go and check out No Nights Off over on the Underground feed on Spotify. And are we on Apple Music or just Spotify?
Yeah, No Nights Off on Apple, Spotify. We're working to get it on some other
Spotify.
Platforms too, but for the time being, audio-wise, it's Apple, Spotify, and then it's on the No Nights Off YouTube channel, obviously.
So if you want to hear my thoughts while you're driving around or in your morning commute, just hanging around the house, or you can if you want to see my face again, hi, it's my face.
Hi,
If you want to see this beautiful face and Sarah's beautiful face over at the No Nights Off YouTube channel as well, part of the Underground Industries. Go check that out and check out my thoughts on Raw. Because we talked about Gunther just annihilating the crowd and just the rain of boos. That was the other thing, kind of going back to that night a little bit, but the end of it, Gunther had security follow him to his car. I don't think we've seen... I have not seen heat like that since MJF in Mexico, and that kind of doesn't even count because that just like that's the territory. That shit doesn't happen with American wrestling anymore. It doesn't. But it happened with Gunther because that's how much John Cena meant to the people. Incredible. Anyway, starts off the show just saying how he made John Cena tap out like the little bitch he is, and he made him give up. All right, made kids cry. Even put Tyrese Halliburton on his story with a sad face. Like, just incredible heat work. But the main takeaway from Raw is the Masked Man. KB, the Masked Man was unmasked. And it was a buzz cut Austin Theory staring down CM Punk before Punk turned around and got hit with a Braun Breaker spear. You know, so... I have a theory, though, Kyle. A little theory of my own.
A little Austin?
Hey, down. More like Pete. No, not like P-Town. Anyways, anyways. I think there are multiple men. Maybe we are speaking of P-Town. Multiple men are going to be under the mask.
2.5.
I can see if Hornswoggle's available.
Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, great show. Now Ashton Kutcher. Clips come out on YouTube. So, I think we're going to see multiple people come away from this. And I just... Austin Theory, to me, seems too predictable. I mean, like, yeah, not only predictable, but inevitable for Austin Theory to come back and be the mask guy, especially with his ties to Seth Rollins and even Paul Heyman, if you want to go as far back as Evolve. And he needs a new direction. Austin Theory needs a new direction to be successful in WWE, and I'm rooting for Austin Theory to be successful in WWE. The man has it. He could be a great heel, but an even better babyface that you would want to build a product around. He has it. So, I say push him to the moon and that there's a little bit more in there. I like the theory, too, that he's a mole working with Seth Rollins. A lot of rumors flying around that I'm a big fan of.
Did you see his tweet?
Whose?
Austin Theory.
I did not.
Just tweeted mask off.
Oh, I did see that tweet. Yeah. Classic.
I mean, is it Future that's the actual
I think
Masked Man?
I think we're seeing the future.
Okay, Vision.
Yeah. Seth Rollins, Vision.
Duh.
Dude, come on. Like fucking wrestling bananagrams. What was it? What else we got? Oh, NXT. Something happened on NXT, KB. There was a botch. A little bit of a botch finish. Time to take you to school.
Roinks,
to
Raggy.
teach you some wrestling lingo. You know what a botch is at this point, but do you know what a botch finish is?
I don't, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
A botch finish is a messed up ending to the match. And it happened in the opening match, I'm pretty sure, of NXT. Thea Hale goes up for a springboard backdrop, like cannonball type move to Blake Monroe. A little bit stiff, got the wind knocked out of her. 1, 2. She puts her hand up as a motion to kick out. Ref counts 3 anyways because he didn't see it, and her shoulder really wasn't up. I love you, Blake, but shoulder wasn't really up. And if you're a referee, you have to count 3 if the shoulders are down. So what happened? Thea Hale became the new Women's North American Champion. According to Fightful, it was not planned whatsoever. And get this, Thea Hale was not supposed to win because she was involved in multiple storylines in the upcoming weeks that specifically involved her without the championship. So they spent the entire rest of the show scrambling on what to do. And they got to figure out something because they are taping their December 23rd episode and whatever that week of New Year's is episodes today as we were recording right now. So they need to figure that out ASAP because that's wrestling and shit like that happens more often than you'd think, actually. But crazy that it's crazy when that happens. It is crazy when that happens. You don't really know what to do, and then the keyboard warriors get on and voice their opinion. But at the end of the day, KB, it doesn't really matter. It caused you to feel something. So I don't mind it. And Thea Hale absolutely deserves to win a championship. Sarah and I have been saying on No Nights Off that Thea Hale has something that she should be a bigger star in NXT, and she's so young. She's only 20 years old too, which is crazy. And the life has happy accidents sometimes, and this is one of those happy accidents.
Okay, Bob Ross.
Mm-hmm. Just look at me. I'm a walking happy accident. What do you?
Before we keep talking more WWE NXT, you want to tell the people about WWE Shop?
Yes, I would love to talk about WWE Shop. Before I get into that, do you have the ad read up?
I can pull it up for you in just a moment, but I'm also pulling up the website because they have a limited edition thank you mini replica spinner John Cena championship on the WWE Shop.
Ooh, all right. I'll look at that. I was looking... I'm getting my nephew the John Cena throwback shirt that they just put up there. And I don't know. I feel like I've been a good boy this year. I might get myself one as well. So
that'd be kind of flames. And
I think I need it. I need more WWE Shop merch. And especially with...
You can do it with our link.
I can do it with... Not even me. I'm going to do it. You can do it with our link in the description below. The WWE Shop offers the very latest official merchandise from WWE, including event merchandise and fan gear for the top superstars in sports entertainment. So use our link in that description, like I said, to shop your favorite fan gear from WWE Shop and help support the house show. Need to get me more shirts that I can pose and model for IG. You see those pics? Courtesy of my boy Matt Kelly.
Yeah, those pics were fuego.
M.K. Media.
I'm sending you a couple things to take a look at that I think will tickle your fancy quite a bit.
Oh, I like being tickled. Let's check out what we got here. Oh, I like that. See, that's a cool pic.
Sweet John
Cena. That's
Cena.
a cool card.
Tops
That's
now
a
cards.
Really cool card. And the sign, you have the patch. After this, you can't see me. Him walking away. The shoes in the ring, which another symbolism, KB, that he's done is when you put your boots in the middle of the ring. And then what's this? What is this second link? Oh, the Funko.
The Final Time Funko.
Only $17. Actually, not that bad.
It's not too shabby. And right now, they got that flash sale going.
I know, dude. We got to get some... Let's take a look here at what we got up top.
I might have to get that wrestling card because that's sweet with Punk, Cody, and Cena in it.
Oh, it's unbelievable visual. That literally is the net. Yeah. They did the same thing with Hogan in 06, I think it was. Which, yeah, I have my thoughts. But yeah, it's getting full up there. We need to add another shelf of some sorts because I got the one over here, the one over there, We should fill and more and all that fun stuff. So I can do that with the WWE Shop. Use my link. Use my link.
They are auctioning his event-worn final outfit on WWE Shop right now. Current bid $4,500.
Yeah, you know that's some dude in Arkansas. Gonna hang it in a frame.
That's crazy.
That's unreal.
Yeah, I might have to get that card.
Yeah, you got to. For the brand. For the brand, you got to get the card.
Got to do it. Sweet. It's Cena, who I love. It's CM Punk, who's the first wrestler to ever interact with this company.
That's true.
And it's Philadelphia's own Cody Rhodes.
Exactly. I'm not saying it. I refuse to say it because he's billed from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, but Pitsy, I saw the vision years ago at this point.
You saw a vision at WrestleMania 40 when Seth Rollins came down.
I saw a vision where Cody Rhodes won WrestleMania at the 50-yard line at Lincoln Financial Field, right in front of your two big, beautiful eyes. And then, fast forward to this past weekend, on Sunday, along with Nikki Bella, after she was at the Flyers game, which there's a non-zero chance her and I were in the same building at the same time, because I was at the Philadelphia Wings game earlier that afternoon. But she's on the sidelines with none other than Cody Rhodes. Back to the scene of the crime. And the NFL tweets a video of Cody Rhodes talking in front of the fans. And he drops a "Go Birds." And not only that, he does an awesome, fun interview with Johnny Airports, John Clark from NBC Sports Philadelphia, NBC 10 here in Philly, saying that he has become an Eagles fan because of the way the organization is run. He loves the team. And I was ahead of my time. I saw the writing on the wall that Cody Rhodes is Philadelphia's own. And I am here to say, on the House Show, episode 21, congratulations, by the way. You're in the 1% of the 1% of podcasts now.
Yeah, I am the 1%.
That Cody Rhodes, Philly guy.
Dude, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I would also be an Eagles fan if I grew up in Georgia and had to be a Falcons fan. Like, I picked the wrong bird team, or I was born into the wrong bird team. Like, dude, yeah, he was back there. I'm right there with you.
Adrenaline in his soul. Something, go Birds, Cody Rhodes.
I would. Could you imagine Cody Rhodes leading a "Fly Eagles Fly" chant? A song.
I need it. Him,
Jason Kelsey. That would be electric. Dude. Throw Matt Cardona in there.
Cody Rhodes, officially, unofficially, the third exciting white.
I mean, yeah. I feel like an honorary white.
An honorary exciting white.
He would fit the mold. He definitely would fit the mold. He's done a lot of exciting things in Philadelphia.
I feel like I need to get a custom number 40 Eagles jersey with Rhodes as the nameplate.
That's where we've lost it. That'd be like me. Getting like a Dwayne. That'd be like getting. Well, actually, no, because here's the thing. You kind of see this jersey I'm wearing? This old school Patriots one?
It's a beauty.
It is a beauty. There is a picture of Stone Cold wearing one, but it's not a regular player. It just says 316. Awesome. That one, I think I'd have to get, and I'm right there with you. So I'm just gonna sustain.
Maybe I need to find a way to get XL instead of 40.
You could, dude. They had so many WrestleMania XL jerseys at World. It was insane. Problem is they had it for the Raiders too, but the Raiders they got a stank to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, getting
Raiders
shut.
got a little bit of a stank.
Raiders got a stank because they got shut out in front of Cody Rhodes.
Embarrassing. You know what? That's like, I want to do secret time because I'm already up this close. But that's not a secret. That's not a secret that the Raiders
They
stink.
stink on ice.
It's so.
Cody Rhodes, though, Philadelphia's own, confirmed Eagles fan. I was right.
Boo.
It's okay. It's okay, everyone. I tried to tell you from the moment he won that everyone that won their match at WrestleMania 40, honorary Philadelphia championship, except Cody's was actual Philadelphia championship because it was the main event. Nobody wanted to listen, but here we are. Fast forward 2 years later, 2.5 years later. Bada bing, bada boom. Cody Rhodes, Eagles fan. Cody Rhodes yelling, dropping Go Bird. That's how you know he's a real one, though. He's not just saying, let's go Eagles. He said, go Birds.
He's been around the block. It's Cody Rhodes, man.
He fucking knows ball.
He knows ball.
That's how I knew. That's how I knew, though, that it was, like, genuine. It wasn't just, like, performative. He dropped a Go Birds.
Do you know how many people I've dropped Go Birds to in Boston because I see them wearing an Eagles hat or sweatshirt?
Which fascinates me.
And, yeah. And they turn around, and they're just like, hey, Go Birds. Or when I was at work, I met, like, some manager I had to get in to talk to a chef, and he's kind of giving me a hard time, and I found out he's from Philly. And I was like, hey, Go Birds. And he's like, hey, Go Birds, what are you here for? I was like, hell yeah. So, you drop a Go Birds to anyone in Philadelphia, you're in, like...
It's hello, goodbye, go fuck yourself, shalom, Merry Christmas,
Happy Hanukkah.
Go Birds. But Cody Rhodes, Eagles fan, and I love it. It makes me love Cody that much more. Not that I didn't already, because I just like the way he, like, carries himself, and he's probably my 1A behind Punk.
I think my number one...
But I've just always, like, loved Cody Rhodes from the moment that, like, the whole Endgame storyline happened. It was just like...
Oh, it's fascinating, dude. The
awesome.
story... The story of WrestleMania 40 goes as far back as... Geez, like... It goes as far back as, like, The Rock and his, like, and all that, because of the intertwining of the families, and Dusty and the Anawais, and not only that, you have the second generation, or whatever generation it is, with The Rock, Cody Rhodes and Dusty's kids. So it's another generation of Rhodes, but then it's the Dusty's kids of NXT, and Roman and Seth being two of those kids. And there's the behind stage stuff with that. And then this is where it gets really fascinating, where the Rhodes family, there was a kayfabe angle where Cody Rhodes was fighting for his job. He got fired because he made a comment to Triple H, and then Triple H made the stipulation that if you lose your next match, you're fired. And he lost. And it was about... Then the next match after that was his brother, who's Goldust, lost his match, which meant that he and Cody were both fired. And then they brought in Dusty into it, and at the time Dusty was working for NXT, so they brought that into the story. Like, dude, this shit, like, the WrestleMania 40 main event is the single most important main event wrestling match for the future of the industry. Because, yes, WrestleMania, Hogan, Mr. T, Piper, and Mr. Wonderful. That is, you don't have that, we don't have this type of thing. I understand that. But for the product to evolve and get to where it is now and just growing and growing every day, that moment needed to happen. You needed to have The Rock stick his nose where it didn't belong. You needed to have the fans speak up and fight for Cody. They did it before with Daniel Bryan, and it worked. So I said, oh, fuck it, let's do it again. The benefit now, or the plus side now, is you have someone like Triple H in charge who sees the vision of the business and can grow it from it. Like, it's the single most important wrestling moment post-COVID. Hands down. Those are just my thoughts. I don't know. If you have your thoughts, you just got to let them know. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you have another moment that you think is more important or equally as important? Let me know. Speakpipe.com/official house show. Do it. It's the holiday season. That's the gift I want. Are your voicemails.
Speaking of that, should we hear from old Captain Nonsense on the old house line?
Oh, shit, this asshole. Yeah, I guess so. I'm kind of hungry, Captain, so it better be good. Better be a good one.
Captain Nonsense, welcome back to the house.
Daddy Pitts, it's your favorite peep, Captain Nonsense here. I wanted to call in because I remembered our conversation we had a week or so back about Dave Meltzer and his stupid ass ratings and how you think you have the ultimate rating system. And I'm like, yeah, you should go for it. And how we came up with floons. Why don't you tell the peeps what floons are? All right?
I should.
And that stupid ass Dave Meltzer can go back to his rating system. While you and I, we're revolutionizing, man, right? High five.
High five.
Okay, I'll hang up and listen.
High five, Cap. No, he is, as much as I do hate him sometimes, no, that motherfucker does bring up a good point, that Dave Meltzer has the stupidest rating system of all time. So I thought, I ran it by Captain, and he loved it, that we should just introduce our own rating system. I've been doing it for the Nonsense Wrestling Federation, both GM mode and Sarah and I's little thing that we got. Yeah. I want to do Floons. We're just going to do Floons for now. If you can come up with a better name, if you, the audience listening, can come up with a better name, speakpipe.com/official house show, come up with a better name or symbol for a rating system, because the Dave Meltzer rating system is so arbitrary and so fucking stupid. Because my big thing with the system is that the caliber of wrestler who has said 5-star match, 4-star match, sometimes does not add up in the most crazy way possible. And the best example I can give is Kurt Angle. Legitimately one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time, not just WWE, pro wrestlers of all time, does not have one 5-star match. That is the most ridiculous thing ever. When he wrestled when he was his early out there or whatever, like, okay, maybe not Dave, yeah, WWE, but he goes to TNA and puts on bangers with AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that not one of those matches was 5 stars? Really? Will Ospreay has 85. I love Will Ospreay. I really do. I love Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is probably my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. And he has a bajillion, while Kurt Angle has 0. They're basically on that same caliber. I don't get it, KB. Really grinds my gears. So we're going to come up with floons, all right, for now. And if you can think of anything better, run it by me, maybe. But no, for now, we're going to rate matches with floons.
2 things. Number 1, where does floons come from? Number 2, I saw you post after Saturday Night Main Event, maybe it was on Sunday, using an app. We need to get in contact with those people and see if they want to get on board with the show. That Dropkick app.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that.
Would love to have the developers on the show.
Dude, I'll have anyone.
2,
I would love to.
Dropkick should get involved with us and we partner up in some sense, because I was just looking at their website right now. Big fan of, like, it's for everyone listening.
Mm-hmm.
It is essentially, if you're familiar with Letterboxd, which is a movie and some TV shows rating system, it's basically Letterboxd for wrestling shows, which I think is an awesome concept. I don't know why I never even thought of this to be a thing, but this is really cool, and I would love for them to get involved with the show. Julian, Dev, if you're listening, we're going to
yield
tag
to
you in
redundancy.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's work on something. This feels like something big.
I would love to. And you know what? I was waiting for it. Secret time. Kyle.
Secret time.
So I'm not going to tell you the story in secret time because that's a lot. But the secret is that Fluence comes from me being in the not so smart science class when I was in high school. All my friends were in the smart sciences, and I got kept back because I didn't pass biology with like the best grade. So there was a thing called integrated science, and we had to come up with our own measuring system to do something, and it became a running joke. It was called Floontangs. It was made up so it would help us with real measurements, and I just laughed because it was so easy. Meanwhile, we had kids struggling with the fake one. But I digress. So that's where Floons come from. But yeah, I was in special.
Special
It was tough. Special science.
Secret science.
Floons.
When I heard you say Floons, all I could think of was, is it Red Jumpsuit Apparatus?
Yeah, I love that band. When she said, this doesn't hurt.
There's that, but they also did their own cover of 99 Red Balloons, and all I could hear in my head is, 99 Red Floons, come on!
99 red floons. You gotta have a little floon. A little blink in there.
Oh, that's all I could hear.
How many floons? Yeah, we get but aside from the nonsense talk, serious Dropkicked. I would love to. I gotta start doing that now because I gotta get my thoughts across, and
it's a good concept.
Yeah, it is. But it's a really great concept.
Yeah, Dev, Julian from Dropkicked. 1, let's talk. 2, let's get you on the show and chop it up, and let's see if we can get Dropkicked involved with the house show.
I'd love that. Let's make it happen.
Very cool concept.
What do we do? Break the house.
Come on. Door's always open.
I just cooked some salmon.
Come on.
Or a king from New Zealand. It's great.
All hail the New York Giants.
All hail
New York Giants. What do we got coming up in the wrestling world, Pitsy?
I think World's End's this weekend. I'm pretty sure about that, so I'll be watching that. And then, in kind of the nonsense, I might go see Zootopia, which has CM Punk and Roman Reigns as Z-Bros. So that'd be cool. We got TNA on Thursday. Dynamite is happening as we're recording. They're in the midst of their Continental Classic. Which
World's End is next week. It's the Saturday after Christmas.
Dude, my dates are all fucked up with Christmas and work.
Yep.
So, nothing this weekend when it comes to that. But we do have TNA on Thursday. NXT and TNA getting inside a steel cage. A little bit of brand warfare. As I mentioned, Dynamite is happening as we're recording right now with the Continental Classic and other happenings, prepping for World's End. Main event being Samoa Joe versus Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And As always, Nonsense is going to be streaming over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Nonsense Sports Network. I'm going to be just doing some stuff with Universe Mode and WWE 2K. And maybe commentating on it, but I'll definitely be playing it at some point. So yeah, go check it out, man.
I just posted the Jimmy from the Oos clip on YouTube. Someone responded to it. It's doing numbies on YouTube.
So
Q so is great. I also said from the actual song, I remix it to "It's just Jim Oos."
Do you know that they come out together now because they're back together as a tag team, and they still use Jey Uso's "It's just me, Oos"? So it's like Jey Uso like holding a baby, doing this, and then Jimmy Uso's in the back, just like, "What's up? How you doing?"
My buddy was in Pittsburgh for Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
and he had Jey Uso glasses, but instead of yeet, it said yins for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's tough.
Somebody commented on the clip though. It said, because the funniest part is this clip was the ethos of us talking about Logan Paul bringing up why Travis Scott was ostracized.
Yeah, the douche, you know.
Someone said, "Glad he's gone. When they gave him the hardcore belt, I died a little."
See, that's where they thought you can't be messing with wrestling fans' like favorite things, and that was one of the wrestling fans' favorite things is the hardcore. Dude, they get territorial, man. They get wicked territorial.
I was and I was reading that because the thumbnail I put on there is Jimmy, and I was like, when did they give Jimmy the hardcore belt?
I didn't hold that title at Bound for Glory. I held the Stash Club Wrestling Championship, which one day I will hold. I will be the Stash Club Wrestling Quiz Champion.
I was like, when the fuck did Jimmy get the hardcore belt?
No, he has a title I want, and that is the Stash Club Wrestling Quiz Championship. I need it.
We got to make a house show belt too.
Yeah, we do. Cause I those are heavy, kind of, but I want a spinner. Everyone said John Cena disrespected the game when he changed it to spinner. Nah, he made it cool. F you.
Let's see if the place I'm looking at has that technology.
Is it smacking trophies?
Yeah.
No, they don't. I already looked it up. I've looked it up when we were partnered with them for 4th and Goal. Loaded box.
Still partnered with them.
Dude, if they have a spinner belt, or they can just make me one, and I will bring it everywhere and then tag them in everything.
Shout out Trophy Smack.
That's how you make your money. Just give me that. I walk around. I'm already walking around the city of Boston holding lobsters. I'd much rather carry a 10 to 15 pound belt that spins than 30 pounds of live lobsters, through the streets of downtown Crossing. I just Trophy Smack. Help a brother out. All right? Make my wishes come true.
Something that's pretty cool that you should get from them, they have belt display stands on their website.
When we upgrade the space, maybe, but...
And they're relatively inexpensive. They're less than $20.
We're in a loaded box right now down here.
Talk about a throwback, brother.
Dude, I'm all about references. Callbacks. That's all we got, though. That's all I got this week. KB over in the porch, closing up shop as we head in to watch more wrestling and talk about it with you on the social medias.
Oh, I wanted to bring up one more thing, bringing up wrestling and going into the weekend. Shout out to the SmackDown GM he had Angelo's.
Oh, Nick Aldis?
Yeah.
He's the man.
Or no, it wasn't Angelo. Who did I see went to Angelo's? Somebody went to... Nick Aldis went to Jimmy Seafood.
Oh, well, that's a staple.
Which I was like, my
world.
Man knows ball.
Yeah, that's a wrestling world staple that I need to experience.
That's an underground staple.
I see.
We love Jimmy Seafood.
When worlds collide, it's the best.
Who did I just see that had? Oh, it has nothing to do with wrestling. It just popped up because he was with. It kind of does. it's like 2 degrees of separation because he was just with Reed Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. Alex Warren had Angelo's as his first cheesesteak.
Okay. Was that mine?
No, you had formerly known as Tony Luke's at that location, now Tony and Nick's. They're great too. They're like that's like the not. They're like my just like they exist and they're flawless every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Angelo's, you got to go. It's the experience. You got to pay cash, everything. Tony and Nick's, it's always there for. It's like all reliable.
Okay. Okay.
And I love Tony and Nick's roast pork. The roast pork sandwiches.
Bro, you were getting
delicious.
me hungry. You're getting me hungry, and I have beef and all that sitting next to me. You get me crazy. I'm gonna go for a cheesesteak right now and those crab fries from Chicken and Pete. Oh yeah.
If you know, you know. And if you
smell
don't know,
it.
I feel bad for you.
If you smell what we're cooking. All right, if you smell what we're cooking. Yeah, that's all we got. Follow us on social media. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Patty Pitts. Underground PHI on those 3 as well. And dude, your Twitter handle confused me.
So it's my old AOL Instant Messenger screen name. It's KBizzle11, but the E is a 3.
KBizzle11, the E is a 3. So KBIZZL
311.
311. Got it. So go give KB
follow
a
the
follow.
house though on the socials at Real House Show on Twitter, at Official House Show everywhere else, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, speakpipe.com/Official House Show to leave a voicemail, get involved with the show, let us know how you're feeling about No More Cena, and all that good stuff, all the Austin theory-ness, your theories, thoughts, everything with wrestling, speakpipe.com/Official House Show, and subscribe to the pod. Subscribe to the pod, Apple, Spotify. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Spotify, you can leave a 5-star rating and a comment on the episode. We'll read those on the show, too. So leave those comments, leave those reviews.
Anything.
And the big thing, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are 8 subscribers away from our year-end goal. We started the show at the end of July, right before SummerSlam. Going into SummerSlam weekend, we started this show. We are 8 subscribers away from the 50 subscriber goal that we set when we were planning this show and everything. We set when we decided the start date, we said we want to hit 50 by the end of the year, because then that's 10 subscribers a month that we gain. 8 more of you subscribe, we hit that goal, which means we're going to try to start streaming Nonsense Sports Network on the YouTube channel, whole shebang. Subscribe to the youtube.com/@Official House Show. Smash that like button, click the bell icon so you know whenever new videos go live. Pitsy, I was thinking of some concept ideas because the channel is your oyster. Thinking about doing some wrestling sporkle videos, some stuff like that, and like getting the people going.
Name it.
But subscribe to the show on YouTube, youtube.com/@Official House Show. Drop your comments in the comment section as well. 8 more subscribers, and we hit our year-end subscriber goal, which would be, as Pitsy and I say, massive.
Massive for the brand.
So please subscribe.
Check that out. Let's go do that.
If you love us and you want us to be happy this holiday season, subscribe.
All I want for Christmas is 50 subscribers by the end of the year. Will you make that happen? Let me know.
42.
We're close. 42. Okay.
42.
Well, that's 8. Can you do math?
8 away.
Okay. Nice. 8. Sign it well. That's all we got. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless. And remember, live Moss if you want to.